Hey guys, my name's Ben Howard, and today we're out here at Southside Park to take a look at the 3 discs you get out of the Glitch World Championships Qualifiers Players Pack. Obviously, you get a glitch, and all of these are in, is it Proton Soft? Some Proton or Plasma Soft. It's a nice flexible plastic, feels great, really grippy. I do like this plastic. The only thing I really noticed about these glitches, they are a little bit less stable than I'm used to for a glitch. These just feel like they kind of, if I throw them flat, they just kind of slowly bend off to the right and never want to come back. But the other disc that's interesting is the pitch, and these are just slightly less stable versions of the glitch. I believe the glitch is like a 0-0 for turn and fade, and these are like a negative 0.50. And I would say it's pretty true. Like these, I can throw on a touch of hyzer and get them to pop up to flat, and they would just hold straight for a really long time. The thing I found interesting about these is that as you can kind of tell, they are extremely similar. Like, only thing I really noticed is that under the parting line, the pitch seems to be a little more rounded off than the glitch. But in the hand, they feel almost exactly the same. But then the third disc we're going to be looking at is the parachute, and the parachute's pretty interesting. It's basically the opposite of the pitch, where this is like 0 turn and like 0.5 fade, something like that. And I'll go and give you a side-by-side comparison with the glitch too, because I don't know if it actually is deeper, but it feels deeper in the hand. It kind of reminds me of like a, what are they called? The Discmania ones, the Spore. It feels like a Spore without the bead on it. And these are just a little bit more stable. These remind me more of like what I expect out of a glitch. Like I can throw these flat, they won't turn, they won't fade unless there's some kind of wind or something like that. But for today's video, we're going to be doing a comparison round where I'm just going to play with all 3 of them. And I think what I'm going to do is whichever disc wins gets given away at the end. But I think after hole 5, I'm going to drop whichever one's in last place, and we'll see how that goes. If I'm tied, I'll figure something out. Just main thing is I don't want this to take too incredibly long, since we're playing with 3 discs instead of 2, which is what I normally do. But if you want to get into that giveaway, stay tuned to the end of the video. I'll give all the rules and everything. But yeah, let's go and get into it. All right, guys, we're on hole 1. This one's a par 3, 250 feet. Straight ahead, nothing in the way at all. Slightly uphill, so it plays a little bit longer. But this is pretty much the longest hole in the course, and this is going to be the best chance for me to really show off what these discs do and how different they actually are. So hopefully I can throw them well. I'm going to throw off to the right side of the tee pad because this thing is really slick. But we're going to throw them in the same order we talked about them in. So glitch, pitch, then parachute. Let's see what we can do. Wow, that thing turned for a long time. Still a little short, not bad. So then for the pitch, I'm going to have to throw it on a touch more hyzer than I did the glitch. Oh, well, I pulled it, but I threw it on a lot more hyzer than I meant to, so that kind of balanced out. Oh, pulling that one too. That's the funny thing about the parachute, is it feels slower and it looks like it flies slower, but that probably went just as far as the other 2. I don't know if it's just deeper so it looks different, but I was noticing that. It's just weird. Okay, so the pitch came up a little short. The parachute's just off to the right, and the glitch is basically parked. But now comes the scariest part about playing with these, is I have to play with them, and they're weird just because they're light, kind of floaty, but they're also not, kind of act overstable. So really just got to give them a lot of spin and try not to putt them incredibly hard. That's the problem. If you try, if you give them any pace at all, they will go 50 feet past the basket. Online though. Dang it. Headwind kind of held it up. I actually used the pitch as my putting putter during the Glitch World Championships qualifier. Feels a little bit better in the hand, but all right, let's see if I can actually make a birdie with the glitch. You also got to be careful too, because since they're lighter, you get them high in the chains like I just did with the pitch. It's really easy for them to fall out of the basket. All right, guys, so for hole 2, we got a par 3 about 200 feet. Basket's up here, slightly to the left of this tree you can see right here. So just going to be trying to throw a hyzer. We've got a right to left wind that's also going to be helping us. So going with the glitch first. Yeah, glitch, parachute, then pitch. Just make sure, I got to make sure I get the width right if I want to get up there for a putt. Yeah, just needed a little bit higher. The wind didn't really affect it as much as I thought it was going to, though. The parachute is the one I would probably throw here because it's not going to want to flip up at all. It's going to want to hold the angle. Well, it flipped up that time. I gave it the height I needed to on the first one. Jeez, it just went dead straight. There it is. Keep flipping. Yeah. The pitch is probably my favorite one out of all of them because it has just like that really slow turn. I really love that flight out of it. I don't know if it's going to go in the bag or anything, but I just really like how that flies. Not high enough. Dang it. Slightly pulled it. Dang it. These things are so touchy. All right, on hole 3, par 3. I think this one's a little shorter, like 180 feet, but pretty similar to what we've been throwing at. Same lineup as the last hole. I pulled it. Oh gosh, I sent that like 50 feet past the basket. Dang, overcorrected. That'll be a putt though. Sit down. Yep, that'll be, I think that's the closest out of all of them. Let's see if I can actually make this putt. Dang it. Oh my gosh, what are you doing? Oh, I have no confidence at all in my putt with these things. Golly. Grief. That time the wind got underneath it and drug it off to the left. Man. All right, guys, we're on hole 4. Another par 3. I want to say it's about 200 feet. Might be a little bit shorter than that. But we're on elevated tee box, so we're kind of throwing downhill at it. So just got to be careful with the speed control and the height control in this shot. Let's see, same order. So glitch first. That wind's playing with it. Golly, I thought I threw that perfect. Same shot and it lifts it somehow. Okay, that's at least like a 15-foot putt. Let's see. Let's see. Yeah, for the pitch, I'm gonna throw it a little out to the left. Okay, so I thought the glitch was going to be the farthest one away, but it looks like the other two actually end up scooting a little long. Let's see if we can go and make this. Come on. Oh, dang. It turned right off the basket. No, good grief. I can't putt with that thing. It's just, like I said, it's a little bit deeper. It just gets caught on my hand. Granted, you got to putt. You've got to be able to putt exactly how you need to with these things in order to get them to do what you want. All right, guys, we're on hole 5. I don't think we're going to do what I was talking about at the beginning of the video. I'm going to cut out whoever's in last place after the 5th hole. I'm just going to keep playing since we're still so close. But this one, another hole about 200 feet. You can see the basket off to the right. For this hole, you really need to throw like a forehand hyzer shot, but can't really do that with any of these discs. So probably the best thing I'm going to really be able to do is just throw them straight and then just try and give myself like I think if I put it in a pin high and like off the right side of the fairway, I can give myself like a 20-foot putt, which hopefully I can actually hit with these things. But let's see. Yeah, so we're just going to try that. Maybe throw them a little bit of anhyzer out of the hand, just try and see if we get close. I think that's too far. Maybe. That might be really good, actually. I'm not sure. The parachute, I want to give a little bit of anhyzer, too. I thought I did, but I guess not. I aimed like I was going to, but all right. This is a really good shot for the pitch. I think that's like right on top of the glitch. All right, so the parachute ended up here, just a little short, but still in circle 2. The glitch and the pitch are down there, probably about 20 to 25 feet from the basket. I went a little long with them, but threw basically the shot I meant to throw with them. Let's see if I can give the parachute a little bit of spin and get up there for a putt. Well, ooh, I didn't expect that to turn that much. Okay, so glitch ended up just a little bit past the pitch. I have to do a little bit of a hyzer putt. Come on. Man. At least I'm hitting metal now. Let's see if I actually hit some chains with the pitch. There. Golly. All right, guys, we're on hole 6. This one's a par 3, about 220 feet, just straight ahead. This is basically a hole meant for these discs. Like I can just pretty much throw all 3 of them just straight at the basket. I have to give the pitch a little bit of hyzer, but the other 2, I can just throw them just flat at the basket. This is actually the hole I got my first ace on the channel, so hopefully we can go ahead and do that again. Oh, I thought I did it. Oh, man. Oh, dang. Not bad. That's how I need to throw the pitch, though. Nope. Dang. Get it to fade. Uh-oh. I actually putted that clean. There we go. All right, guys, so we're on hole 7. This one's a par 3, about 150 feet. Well, it might look like there's just like a wall of trees between us and the basket. There actually is kind of like a little like flex line. Only problem is these discs don't like to flex at all. So probably what I'm gonna have to do is just kind of hit them on a touch of anhyzer through this gap, like basically just straight at this tree, and just try and get them to bend right without really having them push turn over. And so that way they kind of just, like they move a foot right for every like 30 feet they push forward, something like that. It's going to be really easy to do with the pitch because I can probably just throw it flat, but these other two, I'm going to have to give them a little bit of Anheuser out of the hand. See what we can do. Or just early release it. I kind of did what I meant for it to do too. That's the sad thing. Just kind of slowly bend right. There it is. Turned it over a little more than I would have liked, but I think that got clean and it's up there for a putt. Nope. Oh yeah. Didn't get it to turn. I like to say the pitch is still in it, but it's really not. So I'm gonna have to try and do some crazy stuff with it. See if I can get it back in contention. Hit the branch. Hit the branch. Fall in. Oh, almost. Nope. Golly. You can't give these things height and expect them to push. There we go. Something other than the glitch finally got a birdie. All right, guys, we're on hole 8. This one's a par 3, like 150 feet. You got 2 fairways you can go for, but I think the back Anheuser's like the more preferred play. Glitch finally lost the box, the parachute. So let's see if we can get up there. Just gonna go for a high, kind of stalling hyzer. Get through that. Golly, I still sent that like 30, 40 past the basket. There it is. Get in the bucket. Come on. Oh. Maybe. Oh, that tree. Dang. Ooh, really stuck in there. All right, guys, we're on hole 9, final hole of the video. You can see the basket up here behind this tree, slightly off to the left side of this fairway. Yeah, just gonna be throwing like some pushing hyzers at it, trying to see if we can finish off with an ace. Let's see. So the score, the pitch is pretty much out of it. I think it's like 3 strokes back, something like that. But the parachute and the glitch are 1 stroke apart. So let's see. Yeah, still the parachute's box. So ace it, we can guarantee a win for the parachute. Nope, too high, short. Okay. All right. Come on, pitch. Save us. Ooh. Pulled it again. Kick off the tree. Nope. Went about 40 feet past the basket. There we go. Oh, dang. I thought I did it. We could at least give the pitch 1 birdie. All right, guys, I finished up around out here with these guys. Glitch was able to win, followed by the parachute in 2nd place, and then the pitch in last place. Not too surprised the glitch won. Like, obviously, I've thrown it more than these two, but also, like, the glitch is just, like, pretty perfect for what you would want out of this type of disc. While it is understable to a certain degree, and even while though these things are like, yeah, this one's 151 grams. I think these two are 152, something like that. Like, these are light. They are surprisingly stable for as light as they are and being as slow as they are. The main thing that I think sets this apart from these two, like I said, the stability for it in the pitch, because these two feel exactly the same. But for it and the parachute, it's different because the parachute's a little bit deeper in the hand. And I don't think you want that extra depth in the hand. When you've got a disc that's as touchy as this one, you want to be able to release it consistently. And so having that shallower feel, I think, really helps this one. But I do think the parachute is a really nice complement to the glitch. Just that slightly more stable version of it. Like, you can trust it on any line and know it's just going to hold that line. It's not going to turn a little more. It's not going to fade out. It's just going to hold that line, go straight as long as it can. But like I said, just that little bit extra depth in the hand makes this one a little bit more annoying to throw. It's a little bit easier to grip lock this one, I would say. And then the pitch is probably still one of my favorites. Like, obviously the glitch is, I would say, the best for these. I love how touchy the pitch is, though, because like it's got that little bit extra understability that you don't get out of the glitch. So you're able to do extra stuff with it. Like, you can throw it flat and get like a drifting right shot. Or like you can see on hole 2, I was able to get like a pushing hyzer shot. And while it does require that little bit of extra touchiness, I think that's good for some people who need to practice their touchy shots, stuff like that. But yeah, guys, that's pretty much everything. So if you want to get in the giveaway and win this glitch, I need y'all to go down, like, subscribe, and then tell me, out of these 3 discs, which one do you think you would bag the most, or which one do you think you would like the most after hearing my description of them? Yeah, guys, thank y'all so much for watching. Please like, subscribe, and y'all have a good one. Bye.